Alright guys, so it's day number 2 and I'm ready to reinstall the new PCV valve. Easier said than done, I guess, because it is very hard to work with that little amount of space that is up there, as you can see. But I'm going to try my best to get this up here without having to take off the intake manifold. But if it comes to that, I guess I'll have to. Alright guys, so it took me about 25 minutes of playing with, but I finally got the crankcase cover back in with the PCV valve. As you can see, actually I don't know if you can see that or not, but the green PCV is up there and the black box is there as well. It was really kind of difficult to snake up there and get it back in place. You kind of just have to play around with it for a little bit. Again, that braided coolant line, it does get in your way a little bit, but you can do it with it there. I didn't take it off this time to put it back in, and I still managed to get it in. So now I am going to put all 8 bolts back in the box to secure it onto the motor, and I'll update you whenever I finish that. It will be very tricky to do that because it was hard as hell to get all 8 out. So yeah, I'll update you guys when I'm there. Alright guys, so today's actually going a lot better than yesterday. As you can see, I've got the 8 bolts back into the PCV box. It's now mounted back onto the car. I just need to tighten them down with a wrench, which will be tricky as well to get the wrench up there, because it was hard enough to get my hands up there. But I will then tighten up or get a better connection on that PCV, on that coolant line up there. And I guess that will be pretty well it for in here. Then I'll run my oil catch can off that PCV and also off the intake manifold and run them to the tank that I'll be mounting right there. So yeah, I'll update you when I'm there. So I can't believe I finished it, but the PCV case and PCV valve are up there and bolted in and tightened down. I am so hyped on that because after reading online that it wasn't possible to do it from underneath, I'm more than hyped that I finished this. So as you can see, that braided line right there, that's my coolant line. I have it tucked up way up on my radiator so that I could get the bolts that are on that far right side there. They're a little bit trickier to get to. So now I'm going to take that coolant line, plug it back into where it goes, which is way up there. Can't really see it probably, but it's up there. Plug that back in, tighten that down, and then start routing the catch can.